Hi.
Hi.
So you guys obviously are fantastic actors and have had a huge influence on crafting.
Don't stop now. I mean.
Yeah, I'll keep going. A huge influence on crafting the characters that you play and really making Sam and Dean who they are over the years. But I'm just curious if at any time over the last 13 years there were any feedback from directors or your castmates or anything that you felt influenced how you chose to take the character or play the character in any way that helped build that where the characters have become in addition to your own input.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's the development of both of these characters has certainly been a collaborative effort for the past 13 years. You know, we've certainly had a healthy hand in, you know, directing them to going certain ways. But I will, you know, there's a laundry list of examples that I could say of like, oh, well, this director gave me this little pearl, or, you know, this actor, the way that relationship made me play the character this way. But let me switch gears a bit and talk to you about a character that I had some difficulty with, which is Michael, and give somebody who I hope is not backstage and can hear me, give him a little credit. The second episode this season was directed by Mr. Spade himself. Yeah, all right, don't get your hopes up. It's probably not going to be that great. That being said, I was still struggling with kind of finding Michael and how I wanted to really play him, and maybe I was doing okay, but I just wasn't super confident in my delivery just yet because I'd only had really one episode to play him. And I leaned into Spade a little bit and said, "Hey, man, just watch my back. Like you know me, and you know how I played Dean, and you know these characters, you know the show. Help me craft this guy the way that I want him to be crafted." And he gave me some really helpful pointers and feedback throughout that episode that I think really got me into a groove with the character. And I'm not sure I could have done that by myself. So I will say that those kind of collaborative efforts do truly still exist on set, and that's pretty cool after 13 seasons. Yeah, it was too bad that Spate wasn't directing the alternate universe Castiel and could have told Misha not to do what he did, which I think would have been a benefit to us all. But you can't win them all.
I love messing with Misha. So I think for me, I'm going to go way. Ackles was kind of very current with something very legit. I'm going to go back to the very, very, very beginning. And literally, I think when I was talking with Kripke or David Nutter or something during the pilot, and, you know, having come from Gilmore Girls, that was based... Woo! Ah! Yeah! It's okay. It's okay. No, but it was very much based in reality. So part of who I was as the original Dean. Woo! Just kidding. No, but I think I sort of reacted to Supernatural as maybe my character or any human being on the planet would have reacted to such things. In that I was sort of, when I had the lines about, like, you know, when Dad told me when I said I was scared of the thing under my bed, Dad gave me a gun, I was a little bit too fantastical with it, as if it was bizarre. And one of the best things, I think it was Kripke, was like, this isn't weird to you. You're complaining about it, but it's not weird. And I sort of thought about it, and I was like, but it is weird. And so I did it again, and he's like, you know what? You're being honest. You're treating this as somebody in the audience would treat this. But remember, you've been dealing with the extraordinary and the extraterrestrial and the supernatural for all of your life. This isn't weird to you. You're just telling somebody like traffic sucked. Like, treat it with... So he helped me get into this world that Sam and Dean live in, that, you know, when Dean says Dad's on a hunting trip, He doesn't have to go like, Dad's on a hunting trip. It's just understood, you know. It's this world that we live in where that's our parlance.
Which is funny because that's how I played it the first take.
Yeah, Sam, Dad's
Dad's on a
hunting. So,
you know what I'm saying? You know, no, this is not the way I should. Copy that. Thank you.
Just tone it down. No, but Kripke and Nutter helped me commit to a world where I think we're all here today because we all can sink ourselves into that world. It took me a moment to really go like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, the way Sam says my hamburger sucked is the same way he'd say like, man, that Rougarou took a while to kill. It's not like, the Rougarou, did you hear about this? So it wasn't, he made it more my reality. He told me like, listen, this is Sam's reality. This is Dean's reality. This isn't some bizarre thing that happened. This is his day-to-day. And so that helped me get to a place where it was just reality. It gave history. It gave history to Sam. And I think Jensen was probably already there as Dean. But I had a difficult time committing to, okay, Sam knows what this is. This isn't Sam going like, there was a ghost in my trailer. I was like, oh, yeah, I saw a ghost and I took care of it. And like, so it was it certainly helped me commit to the world that is Supernatural.
Well, and to be fair, you know, he didn't have the experience of dealing with supernatural elements on, what was it? Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I know you have a Stars Hollow tattoo. I'm on to you.
Oh, what?
You know.
Gesundheit.
It's
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.